Hey there. It is the end of May, 28th. Oh, 29th. I do have to say happy birthday yesterday to my wife. So Nani's birthday was the 28th. So middle of birthday season again here at the at TG Central. And we did have a really small gathering last Sunday. Did I mention that? No. Some of the kids and spouses and things came over. It was pretty cool. So everybody stayed in the backyard, a few feet away from each other. Of course, it was really hot. But hey, some new stuff going on here with the news. New logo. Broke it out today. Figured out how to. Well, I hope I figured out how to get it working and looking good. So hope everybody's doing well with the adjustment to the new site. Still, things are changing every day. So all these features that we've been planning on, every day you're going to see something new, I think. So what I want to talk about first here is some of the songs that came out and songs and packs that came out this week. So that was just a little noodle on love song, a cool just 2-chord song. It's E minors and A's, A7, E minor ninths and A7s, and some mistakes that you turn into features. Is that how it was really supposed to go? I don't think so. Anyway, it was really fun to put together that the Elton John tune, and I'm really happy with the fact that this week the lessons were both really easy. Gotta thank Wiley for bringing this one to my attention. Because we don't have enough kind of straight country tunes nowadays out here, and I've been I'm always thinking about lesson songs we could do, which I'll get to back to that in a minute. But so I guess that does bring me to the recommend a lesson thing, because this is really an important part of what we're looking for here. And so I'd like you to put in stuff. I saw one up there for Peter Gabriel recently, and it's really helpful when we get into recommend a lesson for you to put a video up in there, put a YouTube link in there, so that right when when I'm reading your post, I can be listening to the song. I haven't had a chance to listen to In Your Eyes yet, but anyway, so that's already one shot off the topic. Let's see, what else is going on here? Oh, we did have a lot of new packs come out this week. A couple new ones and a couple that got finally rebuilt from oblivion of the old site. One of them that anyway, we have the collection of intros, riffs, and licks. This is a great set, 16 tunes that are just kind of the hooks, the big pieces of songs, So I'm not going to teach everybody, but we can do, wait a minute, let me see, is this fingers picks? I don't know. Everybody has a good time working on the little intro to Roundabout. So that's our intros, riffs, and licks package that is now available again. And what else? We had Michael Jackson, a 5-pack of Michael Jackson tunes that Max put together for us. And let's see, Adele, we had the 5 bonus pack of Adele tunes that included 4 lessons from Vanessa, who will be bringing us lessons again soon, folks, and 1 from Max and 1 from me. I did Rollin' in the Deep. Max did Make You Feel My Love, the Dylan tune, and then Vanessa did the rest of them. So it's been kind of a fun week, making sure that all those packs are available and working for everybody. So let's see. That's it for this little segment. I'm going to come back in a minute with the next set of thoughts. Hey, I always find really interesting things on the forum, and first of all, I want to thank everybody who's been, offering suggestions of how things are working, how things need to be, how we can get things working better. So that is really, really helpful for us. So I really appreciate Kevin getting involved and a lot of the other people that contact us through the forum. There are some really cool things coming up on the forum. We do have a special forum for the COA members, and I'll start talking about that a little bit more over the next couple of weeks, because the COA Club really does get some special treatment here, a little more personalized, a little bit more of the direction. There'll be like a monthly program of getting what we call pathways, and so the pathways program will kind of lay out, here's a practice plan or what you need to be working on because of where you told me you want to be in 6 months and in a year. And so that's I'm really looking forward to getting involved with the COA members with that. The Pathways program. It's gonna be really cool. And then of course there'll be monthly webinar and everything else with them. The other a lot of other new stuff happening on the menu. It's going to look completely different in a day or two if it isn't already. And I see other requests on the forum that ask, particularly for certain songs. Here's something that came through. This one didn't come through the forum, but one of our longtime members talked about a couple of different songs and said, hey, I've seen a couple people do arrangements of stuff that I would like to do, but they're either really hard, they're in some bizarre tuning. Let's see, that one was D, A, C sharp, E, C sharp, I forget now. Anyway, but really strange tuning for working on this song. Let me think about this. I don't have it fresh in my head yet. Ha! Wrong song. I'm confusing too. I'm confusing this one. Never mind. Okay, come on, find it, Neil. There we go. Gotta get the right song in my head. Okay. Written by a 16-year-old. Anyway, just a little sneak preview of something else definitely in the making, and something that came through the forum. So really like to see those requests on the forum, and keep an eye there for other big announcements of things that we have got happening here soon. Coming up next week, a couple things that this week we had again a couple of good beginner tunes. Next week I got one kind of advanced and one kind of intermediate advanced that will be rolling out soon. And I want to tell you a little bit about them because one has been an acoustic snapshot that I put up a few months ago of James Taylor's arrangement of Jerusalem. So those of you who've been waiting for the Jerusalem lesson, it's happening next week. And that was a little piece of it right there. It's one of those where I generally would like to try to play it a little differently every time, but then I also wanted to be as true to James' version as possible. So anyway, I went with James's arrangement and want to give him all the credit for coming up with that. It's really cool. The other one is another. I've wrestled with this for a while. You've heard me mess around with Bridge Over Troubled Water a little bit, and sometimes when I'm thinking about projects like that, they get so involved. I start thinking, wow, I could make this really, really hard, which is usually what I choose to do, unfortunately. Well, for some people. But then I also think I could make a pretty reasonable intermediate guitar version, and that's what I did with Bridge Over Troubled Water. I decided to put the killer version on hold until I can play it better, and to just go with what I almost would call a campfire version. It's a little hard to call it a campfire, but it's more just how you would strum the chords. Anyway, you get the idea. So, if you want to start listening to and practice singing, because it really requires some serious pipes. But the other big thing for next week is Bridge Over Troubled Water coming up. A couple of new packs will roll out next week. A 3-set of Crosby, Stills, and Nash, kind of broken down, 3 5-packs, sort of broken down by guy. So volume 1 is mostly Steve Stills songs. Love the One You're With, Sweet Judy Blue Eyes, Helplessly Hoping. I think 3 of them are in the D modal tuning. So we got a 5-pack of Stills on the way, a 5-pack that is mostly Crosby. It'll include and Deja Vu and Guinevere, and then one that is mostly Nash tunes. So it'll be Crosby, Stills, and Nash week next week, and of course maybe following that we'll have to follow up with more Neil Young week. I don't know. One of the songs that came out this week also kind of contributed, or will contribute, to next week's pack, and that is Love Song. The Elton John tune is now going into an Elton John 5-pack. So we now have a 5-pack of Elton John tunes, which is unusual, I think, because you don't think of Elton as being a guitar player. But of course, anybody who follows us a little bit knows how much I love this song. Anyway, Elton had enough cool guitar songs. Your Song, Daniel. What else is in there? Yellow Brick Road and Madman, and of course Love Song. So, 5-pack of Elton coming up soon too. Okay, I think that is it for the big news of this week. Let me see if there's anything else on my list I didn't get to. Don't think so. Let's play it out with wrong finger. No. There it is. Okay, coming up in a few weeks on that one.